Welcome back to the channel. Well, this is Saturday evening. We went to the Octagon Barn show today. That was a lot of fun, but now we're back to working on this Oliver. So my man Nicholas is helping me. We're getting ready to split this. He's taking some of the big bolts on the other side out. I'm gonna take the ones off the bottom first and leave the top ones in. And we'll do that. But first, I'm gonna put these blocks in there like I said I was going to. Come on. So you don't want them too long that they hit the tire, then you won't be able to turn or roll the tires in and out. So this one might be a little bit too long. Yep, that one's gonna hit the tire. So I gotta cut that one off right about there. See my scribing? All right, well, I'll get that done and we'll start getting bolts out and I'll bring you back. Okay, well, there's a whole bunch of bolts all the way around the bell housing. Several down here, as you can maybe see. A couple back here yet. There's two in here. We'll have to dig out some of this crap, but these two will probably be towards the end when I get to these, and of course on the other side. So, all right, well, I'll get them loosened up and get them pulled out, then I'll bring you back before we split her in half. Okay, all the bolts are out. All the lines are unhooked except for these two right here. So I'm gonna set you right here. Okay. All right, this is tight. Rear wheels are blocked, both front ways and back ways. All right, and there is two dowel pins that go from the bell housing to the motor, so they won't just fall down right now, or all the pressure is not down on the input shaft and clutch and all that stuff. So boy, it only got to like 55 degrees today. It was well, I don't know if I want to call it refreshing, but it's supposed to be in the high 80s again next week, so they call that Indian summer for whatever reason. All right, but okay, so we'll get these two out here. Put that over there, son. Yeah. Then we'll slowly separate it. My splitting stand, I don't know if you want to call it a stand or not, but it's what I use. It's on a track and it stays straight whatever way you're going. I mean, so it's on like a cart there, and then in the back end I have blocked up with my wooden sawhorse. So oak sawhorse that I've used many times on tractors this big, so I'm not too concerned about anything going awry that way. So, all right, move that out of the way. I can move this closer yet. A lot of grease in there yet too. Okay. All right, so get on that wheel. We're going that way, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Gently. Probably should. Yeah. Just a minute. It should separate. Oh, it's going. Just a minute. Get over here and push on this wheel real quick. You're not pushing.
I can't get no grip.
Okay, here, you push it in here then, when I do it. I need to be able to get to the wheel.
Yep.
Okay, move to the other side. Work it that way. Then you get that bigger bar in there. Okay. Get gently. Don't pry real hard where the starter goes, because that's weak point. You know what I mean? And don't pry on the flywheel. Okay, we're almost out of dowel, so it's might go clunk a little bit. Okay, I think this side's out of the dowels. Okay, keep prying. You're doing good. Okay, all right, a little more. Bigger bar. Oh, just go slow. We still gotta get out of the clutch area. Where's that piece of pipe you had? Ready? Just a minute, I'll check everything. Make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing here. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, the cart's moving like it's supposed to. All right, almost there. Okay. Gonna have to block something. Just a minute. Here, I got this. You get a block. We just gotta block the front wheels from coming back. You know what I mean? Yeah. Doesn't take much. Well, first glance, hey, just anything to block the wheel, right? Anything. I guess. I did say anything, but it's not quite what I meant. So. You putting it behind the wheel every time you move it?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can just push on the wheels.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Go. That's working great. Okay. Just all right. Keep going. Keep going. All right. That's probably enough. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Well, first glance, I don't know what you guys can see. There we go. Trying to get you in a spot here, maybe you can see something. All right. Well, first glance, I don't see much. Let's look at the input shaft. You know, the torque is behind all that. Behind the torque seal and all that jazz. Right now I don't see anything that makes me think like, hey, that's it so far. Okay. That's what this should be the PTO shaft, the PTO turning.
Yeah.
All right, I'm turning the input shaft, pulling on it. I don't think that's it. All right, I'm gonna need a 9/16 on the impact. Actually, I think the 9/16 right here. Ugh. Okay, grab that impact if you wouldn't mind. Switch this to here. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Because that adapter's not on there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's take the looking at it, now I'm just holding it there. Pressure plate, let's see. I can tell you right now that that pressure plate is not centered with the center of that clutch. There, grab you. See it how it's there. Let's see, trying to get you on there. See how it's all the way to the top? And underneath there's a gap, so I'm pretty sure it's the clutch. Here, you hold that. All right, let's take the pressure plate off. Stick these bolts in there. You remember that's where they're at. I got a funny story for you, and I gotta fix this already on my 900 over there. The clutch was slipping after I put a new clutch in it. I had it split and put a new clutch in it. I forgot to take the locks out of the pressure plate here. And actually I still got to take them out, so we'll do that when we get to that project here before too long. Okay, well, I've just seen a bunch of dirt and dust come out of here. All right, let's see what we got. This is, wow, is it dirty? Oh yeah, it's the clutch. Here, get up here so you can see. That clutch is disintegrated. Nate, that's good news. All right. Camera. Yeah. Yep, no big deal. Easy to get. We'll have this, we'll probably just get a new one, or, you know, a rebuilt one while we're here. And Nate, you definitely need a clutch. This clutch was whopped right out anyways. There's hardly any pad left on there. This side has no, hardly any pad too. But anyways, so there's that. So we'll take the flywheel off as well. I think these are 3/4. There's Nicholas. We'll put a new seal in here in the flywheel. That looks like I don't know if it's been leaking or not, but we're going to renew that too. We'll have the flywheel turned. So yeah, I had a sneaky feeling that it was the clutch. And holy cow, that's even worse than my 950 when I tore that one apart. You want to see that video, look on the playlist G950 Heritage, and when I put a new clutch in that one too. So all right, well, as soon as Nicholas gets me a 3/4 inch socket over here, which I think I got one right here, that's why he couldn't find it. So yeah, we'll take the flywheel off. Nick, don't go too far because these things are heavy. So yeah, I'd call that a win, even though it's an issue, but that's still a win. I think that's a whole lot better than something else. All right. Okay, all right, well, I'm gonna get these off real quick. Come on, maybe. Okay, well, Nick, you ready? This is extremely heavy. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna pry it off and I'm gonna grab it. Okay? Sound good?
Yep.
Sound like some kind of winner? All right, hold on, don't do anything unless I tell you. Okay, Broheim. Let's see. I just gotta figure out a spot to put the people. That ain't gonna work. Okay, that might work. All right, let me in here. Oh, skinny, think skinny, think skinny, think skinny. All right, so you're just gonna pry behind there, gently. Don't get crazy.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, it's coming. Okay, stop a little bit. Can you get to the other side real quick or no? I just want to take it off easy. Hold on a second. Is there any marks on this flywheel? I'm trying to remember. Hold on. Hold the phone. I don't think there is. Oh, they're right here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I'm gonna grab I think I'm gonna grab my phone. Take a picture of this. Oh, yeah, they're right here. Okay. Okay, now I can see. I shine a light on there. So there's 0. Okay. Okay, gently. Yep. Go ahead.
Stronger gently.
Hmm? Yeah.
Stronger gently.
Yep, okay. I'll come to the other side. Actually, I got it. I got it. Okay, there she is. So there's the back side. We'll probably replace this bearing. I tell you what though, boy, she feels good. So I think, yeah, we'll probably replace it, even though it probably doesn't need it, is my guess. But and I'll keep that one for a rainy day. Ooh, what's that? It's a piece of metal in there. Well, I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Can you see that little wire right there? That's coming out of it. So maybe it's not as good as I thought it was. Okay, yep. So we'll replace that bearing. We'll replace this seal as well. Cool. It doesn't look horrible on initial, but you got her out. Well, we're gonna put new in. Not an issue there. Okay. Yep, this side. All right. You got me that tape measure, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's measure the clutch. All right, let's see what size it is. Probably it's a 14. Okay. 14, 6 blade or 6 pad, whatever it is. So, all right. Well, I already called my buddy Nate and let him know the good news, actually. So, you know, these parts are readily available. I'll probably just get them from Clint Stamm out in Kansas. He usually gets me my pressure plate and clutch parts. He'll have the bearing or in the seal, or tell me what number it is and I'll get it. If not, I can get it off there or do the whole parts thing. Or parts search, I should say. So we'll do that. I don't think, man, this, looking at the input shaft and the PTO shaft, there is hardly anywhere on this tractor. And this tack, what does it say? It's is it even that much? It's a really low hour tractor, and I'd have to say it is. I don't think all this grease in here is from leaking. I think it's from grease from the grease in the clutch, because that's all grease back there and everything. Yeah, it needs a good bath, but 2,400 hours. Okay. I do see an oil leak though up here. Maybe, ML. All right, I might investigate. I'll see what he wants to do and go from there. Might just need that gasket renewed. Usually that's a shim behind where the torque is in there, that compartment there. That's kind of important. I already checked the carrier bearing. That sounds like brand new, actually, as well. Whoever used it sure did grease it. So it like I say, it rolls around beautifully. So yeah, like I said, I called Nate, gave him the good news. A little bit difficult at the moment though to change the rear main seal if it needed it, but I'm not sure it was leaking, but it was probably leaking. I don't know. Hard to tell here. Oop, I'm gonna shine my light in there. See if where it was dripping. Yeah, there is definitely oil in here. Kinda, I don't want to say I screwed myself, but yeah, we can still get the oil pan off after she's put back together. So yeah, no big deal there. We'll see if he wants to do that or if he wants to do that himself. So all right, well, it's time to eat supper. Maybe I should wash my hands first, but well, now we know. I guess while I'm waiting on parts, we're going to start working on the 4-star again. It'll be a few days. I'm going to send the flywheel off to get machined, flattened out for us. I'll have to call my buddy Lon out in Minnesota to get the depth from the step depth, you know what I'm saying, from this face to that face down there. just to make sure it's correct. So if they got to take a little bit off of this face, they will. So go from there. But progress. I'm going to call this progress. I'm going to call it a win for Nathan. This is a pretty special tractor. And once we get that clutch back here and get her back in there and get this together, we should be able, fingers crossed, to drive her around so he can go back and then he can spruce up whatever else he wants to do and get his fenders going. So, but like I said, probably in the next video, unless I find something else I want to do in a hurry, we're gonna be working on that 4-star. I got to clean out a little more, so I got a little more area to work right here. I want to get anything that's yellow, basically, or it's supposed to be yellow, off of that tractor. So then we'll finish cleaning up the rest of it and get it ready for paint. I kind of think, looks like I see a little bit of a leak back there on that PTO seal. So we might have to work on that. Oh, bummer. We'll investigate that tomorrow. All right. Hey, appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate all your positive comments, and I appreciate any comments. Constructive criticism, that's fine too. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.